have to stream this, don't you?
Why the fuck not? There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't want people to see me die.
Ain't nobody gonna see you die. I wouldn't even trip, man. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this again. Let's share this. Right, we should be good to go now. Yeah, it says that fool's still playing, what's the name? Call of Duty. Did you just talk to him or something?
I sent him a message.
Yeah, Paul was watching. He's like, how come you're not playing Fortnite? Where? You like to lay a lot, eh? Play, not lay.
Why don't I see the stream?
Because you're not on my Skype. That's
no,
why.
But I'm on. I have you as a friend on YouTube.
What's your thing again? Your Skype thing?
Oh, there he is. I just told him to come play with us and he just logged in.
Tell him to fucking join the chat, dude. Tell him I sent him an invite. There's Rosa. But like I said earlier, that was the longest 10 minutes I ever fucking waited.
I had issues.
With?
With, kitty thingies.
Kitty or kiddies?
Kitties, as in they talk.
Are you sure it's Dark Foreigner?
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude. Just don't. It doesn't say he's playing Fortnite.
No, he just logged in Skype. I just told him to get on.
Well, see, that's not what's the name. See what he says first.
Yeah, he hasn't answered me. Oh, there's my Sid.
Hmm? Rosa said you don't know how to tell time.
Fuck off. God damn it. I can tell time just fine. 10 minutes is an hour. Thank you very much.
Well, obviously, according to you. Which is all types of fucked.
got the little heart thing.
Well, whoop-de frickin' do. Hey, I'm impressed.
I got the heart axe, and I got the little petunia glider.
Yeah, that's what... Can you hear Renee on here, guys? Oh, what's the name said? Turn your mic up.
Oh, yeah.
Paul said turn your mic up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got busy with Caleb there in the market or what have you.
Ugh. Stop that. I'm trying to detour him, to make him stop that.
Well, hey, you want to get out of the collar that you're in.
I don't care. That doesn't matter. No,
You just don't want to go to the plane, do you?
I don't. Not interested. No, thank you.
All right, fuck this nigga. We're going.
Let's go. Can you hear me now? I turned the shit up, so.
She said she don't want none. Leave her alone.
Oh God, here I go dying.
I don't know where we're gonna get out because I don't know how to set the marker on the map.
I do. I figured that shit out by myself. Who are these other people? Hi.
All right, so where are we going? Call the ball.
Okay.
Where are we going? Wailing Woods? Looks like Wailing Woods.
Way up there, right?
Well, there's two markers.
We jump to get out to go to it. Where the pink one is. There.
Oh, you mean the purple one?
No, it looks pink on my TV.
All right, jump. It's R2 to select the marker. All right, Paul. All right, Paulie.
I figured out how to set the goddamn marker myself.
Are you coming? Dude, you're way the fuck over there, dude. I'm going to what's the name? I'm going to your marker. In Junk Junction.
Which way? Well, who are these other fuckers with us?
We're in squad.
Well, I don't know which one is you.
I'm all the way over here in Junk Junction.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm away from you.
Obviously.
Yeah, this isn't a good place where I landed. Yep. I landed in a bad place. I'm spectating you.
I hear a fucking what's the name? Back.
Come on, you can do this.
Stupid.
Look at all that loot you got.
Hmm. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Run, run, run.
So yeah, what's the deal with you and Caleb? Like, you gonna like, do that, Kasarian thingy or what? Hmm? Somebody built up there. Oh, I fell.
Come on. Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Oh! I just built all that garbage for nothing. I just built all that garbage for nothing.
Now you need to cut down more trees.
Yep, I'm practicing building shit. Did I almost get sniped? What is my profession? Oh! 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 You see, old friend, I brought more warriors than you did. Gotta get to my team! So is it true that you shaved Hernani?
I did.
Wow.
I sure did. I
I'm
did all
sitting there.
kinds of fun things to Sitka.
I'm sitting there in the stadium, just like watching all this shit, and then I saw that, and I'm like, what?
We had some fun.
We are talking about shaved cunts. This is so gnarly.
I was also the one that got her captured. I think I caged her.
Oh, that's cool. I'm like totally like in the well, at least I lasted longer than Renee, that's for damn sure. Good thing I dropped in Junk Junction.
Hey now, I was following the other two blue things on our screen. I mean, they're nowhere near you.
Yeah, they are. They're in the circle with me. They're just over there.
So you're by yourself, hiding in the little bushes.
Pretty frickin' much.
Shut up.
I hear a sniper rifle. Shaved cunts. Now, what possessed you to do that in the first place?
I was told to do it, so I did it.
That was stupid. I'm sorry. I don't understand that whole appeal.
Oh, I don't either, but it was a fantastic, yeah. It was very, very descriptive. And little Miss Sitka tried to fight the whole time.
Bitch.
other guy's dead.
Oh! Bitch nigga. Well, I lasted longer than you.
You did. You always will.
A hell of a lot longer.
Oh, I'm still spectating this fucker.
Well, keep spectating. I gotta go piss real quick anyway.
Uh-huh. Paul said to change it to duo.
Duh. Tell Paul to mind his own fucking business.
Mind your own fucking business.
Hey, look at me. I'm Asian. I'm of the Asian persuasion.
Cute little outfit.
I'm not spending money on this game.
I wanted the teddy bear costume, but it's gone now.
Every time Paul wears it, I call him the pink vagina.
That's what he looks like.
But like I said, shaved cunts. I don't understand that. I don't understand the appeal. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of hair down there.
You know what? Just pretend I left a patch there then.
You gotta have a little something down there, man. Because then, it looks like you're like, fucking like a fucking little girl, which isn't cool.
Where are we going?
I don't know. You know what? Let's go to Junk Junction.
How do I zoom in on the map? You put the marker down then.
Marker's down.
Tell me when to jump.
Jump. Deploy the glider.
I know.
It's a big, giant exclamation mark that says, look, shaved cunt, nigga.
Wow.
Oh my God. Rosa, you fucking tripping. Oh, we got 2 landing in Junk Junction. One landing in Haunted.
Why don't we go to Haunted Hill?
That's where I'm headed.
I'm gonna try to land on the church. Well, he's already got the chest here.
Hey, Nanner.
What?
Come over here. I heard somebody. Come over here. Come in here. Let's wait for that son of a bitch to come walking by and then we're gonna plug him.
I just have a fucking pistol.
I just got a shotgun, so we're good. Hey, guess what?
What?
We're alone. Guess what that means?
Why are you whispering?
Go down on me. I'm a girl. Oh my god, it's so wrong. No, but seriously though, go down on me.
I think he's in the bushes right there.
Well, remember, I was playing on that PlayStation first. Yeah. I don't think anybody's coming this way, Nanner.
I don't know. I have this little red marker that comes up.
I don't know though, but we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, 'cause
Eventually.
he's getting all.
Fuck it. Let's go. Let's head to the objective. Oh, there's 2 going up here. So let's go up behind them. Hey, Rosa. Shut the fuck up.
Where are they?
Down here. Oh, I'm down. Well, that's game.
Well, that was fun. They looted all the shit, though.
Give me 1 second, please. Nah, just leave it be, honey. If you have to, just take them off your thing. All right. Well, like I said though, I don't see the appeal of shaved cunts. I really don't. I like a little carpet.
A little landing strip.
Mm-hmm. Something you know.
There's the teddy bear costumes.
Motherfucking titty sucking two bald bitch. All right. We'll go back to, we'll go to Haunted Hills. Blue marker.
Oh, that's a long way away.
Doesn't matter, we can make it. Yes, please, cancel the next week appointment.
Don't know.
Jump. Yeah, you would, actually. I don't see the point. I mean, sometimes, you know, you just gotta trim the shit back. But don't go, like, full fucking bald. I don't even understand why guys do that shit, either. I mean, married dudes rock the dick froze, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. Two landing over here. In Haunted Hills, make that 3. So let's
make it 4.
Let's just go over to Junk Junction.
You've got 2 landing over there. Nope, more than 2.
Oh, you fucking prick, bitch-ass nigga, dude. Go back to lobby.
Did you die?
Already.
Where is he?
Can't tell you, I don't know. I was up on a roof. Kaylee's asking why Ken won't come back to Gore.
Who?
Ken.
Don't like the people. I don't know.
He don't like the people.
No, I don't know why he won't come back.
You know, I'd like to find out who that Gestort person was.
Who?
Gestort.
Come on. Oh, fuck. What was his name prior? He's been Gestort forever.
Yeah, well, that nigga got fucking lucky on a fucking spar judgment because Salty fucking judged it, fucking faggot. Nigga don't know how to judge.
Yeah, Dom Father, that's in BDSM though.
Yeah, that fool could hang with us.
I don't know, the other day Jonas asked him to come back to Skagnar, I guess.
Dave. Now, I'm wondering... No, it's not fucking... What's his name, no. Not fucking, Chance Fireheart, is it? Because his name is Dave.
No, Chance is Crash. And Crash left 4. Or Christian is who he goes by now.
Yeah, that nigga's always got something to fucking say, too, on the boards. Half the damn time. Fucking Crash? Yeah.
He doesn't speak on the boards anymore, does he?
I don't know. Very seldom, but when he does, he's got to, like, try to be Mr. Eloquent.
Crash, you know, Chance Fireheart. Yes, you do. Demi's husband.
And then somehow I lost to him because why? Salty was judging the fight.
I know, he left the boards and Gore. I haven't seen him on the boards.
But hey, have you guys ever noticed though, if it isn't Salty, like judging my fights, I win 9 times out of 10? Am I wrong to say that?
But why's Salty judging your fights?
Because he was, I didn't know, he was the only one actually, you know, was judging.
Yeah,
me and him got into it like, you know, like real time, like on the phone or some shit. He was sitting there like talking like mad shit. And I was like, hey, yo, Crash. I was like, hey, yo, you better watch who you fucking talk to, nigga, because you don't know who's on the other end. And then that's when he got real fucking quiet.
I don't know. It seems like whenever your fights are put up there, they're put with a judge.
Yeah, but this was before. No, I never chose Salty. They did. It was their recommendation, so go figure.
Who is Salty even in Gore? I know he's down in the 2 chucks, right?
I don't think so. I don't even think that fool's even on Gore. To tell you the truth, he shouldn't be judging anyway. He should be fucking removed.
That's who he is.
I'd rather fucking have fucking Rose's fucking ex judge my fights. At least I know I get like some kind of like fair shake.
He's not on Gore anymore either, is he?
Nah. Dan's fucking working and stuff like that. I mean, we talk on occasion, but that's it. Exactly, Rosa. He don't fucking fight at all. I've never seen that nigga ever fight. Ever. You know what? Let's go to Moisty Meyer. Jump. Not really, since I came back. Moisty. What happened at the town hall meeting? I don't see anybody over here. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna land behind you.
Ow, that's gotta hurt. Revive me. Revive me. I fell out of a tree.
I'm so far behind you. You fell out of a fucking tree. Oh,
Wow.
I'm not that far. Hang on. How much time do you have left?
Nah. You're not going to get to me in time, I don't think.
I think I will.
Well, hurry up. Step lively, soldier.
Where the fuck did you fall?
I fell out of a tree.
No shit. How much time?
Oh, I got time. You can make it over here. And there's bandages right in front of me, too. You know HCP is in Baltimore, right? Hot curry pie. She lives in Baltimore.
There you go. I'm going back for this pink gun over here.
Sweet.
Oh, there's all kinds of shit around here.
Yep, and we're the only ones in here.
Do you have any shields yet?
Nope.
I got some for you.
I got something for you, too. I got some bandages if you want.
It's just a small one, though.
It'll
I
work.
got bandages, too.
There already is a Tharna.
Ew. Gross.
Why don't you just come to Brundisium? Be with all your homeboys.
There's somebody here with us? Oh, no, that's you. Okay.
That's right. Get on your knees. Get on your
There you go.
knees.
Weirdo. The pink gun around here somewhere. We have a long way to run.
Alright, let's move then. Yep, here comes the cloud. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta go right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna get in the cloud. Yep.
Run, nigga, run! Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
Oh my god, I went out of this fucking pink cloud. We're dead. You may make it. Yep, dead.
Oh, I'm dead too.
You should be able to cross this threshold. You made it.
Barely.
Oh my god.
I was right at the border. Oh, what a jip.
I thought for sure you were gonna go through it.
I was hoping to with like 1 HP. What is it? I'm also not wanting to be on POD either. I have to stay what? Be mofos like all. I don't understand that, Rosa. What the hell do you mean? Stop using Ebonics and use English, motherfucker. I don't understand what that... Can you pick apart what that means?
Well, I'm trying. I'm also not wanting to be on here. You have to stab mofos like doll.
Oh, stab. What's wrong with doll?
Where you go stab him with a spear?
That's what I don't get. Oh, I told that motherfucker today when he was sparring in the stadium, I was like, hey, yo, nobody gives a fuck about your fucking beard and what the fuck you're wearing.
Hey,
Stop putting all that fucking...
anything good about doll.
I was like, you know...
I don't speak to him.
He tries that confusing shit.
I only greet him when I'm being polite. I have to be in a good mood.
Like I said, my only gripe with him is just his fucking spar post. That's it.
He's confusing. He doesn't get any better. I think he's horrible. Where are we landing this time?
Let's try Tomato Town.
Ew.
Jump.
Okay.
Gun.
We have other people here.
Yeah, I know.
They're right beneath me. God damn it, I don't have a gun or anything.
Yeah, his spar posts are something to be desired. They're like pretty much like a run-on sentence with, you know, useless shit in there.
I don't know, they don't make sense. He doesn't make sense. I think Kobe's already better than him.
See, look at that shit, dude. The nigga just fucking wipes me out, even though I got a fucking shield.
So I can
I'm dead.
Completely dead?
Yep. I think that nigga's a hacker. He's gotta be a hacker, dude. That nigga fucking wiped me out. Fucking one shot. Wiped out my shield and health. You never know, though. Doll might be watching. Well, I think Renee was in there when all that shit was going down in the market, wasn't she? Weren't you? Oh, by the way, Kaylee, I talked to Mike. He's all good, dude. Fucking lighter. What are you talking about, Mike? Nene, what are you doing?
Can you not hear me?
No, because you're not talking.
But I was talking. I said, what shit in the market?
Oh, fucking Dave Tyren started running his mouth about like how I never beat him, even though I have in the past. And then fucking, what's the name, Astonus Mike, he was like, zing, and then I fucking just chimed in, well, you never beat me, zing, and he got mad and walked out the market.
Oh, was that why he left?
Yeah. And so I talked to him today. I was like, hey, yo, man, you know, I don't know what's going on, but, you know, you're my homeboy, right? And he's like, yeah, I know, man. So, and then we got to talking and shit like that. He's like, half those motherfuckers are all scared anyway. Especially Dave Tyren.
I don't think he is.
Who?
Dave.
Oh, he is, dude. He knows he doesn't have Volstagg in his pocket anymore. Even Paul will tell you the same thing.
I heard Volstagg's back.
As who?
Not as Volstagg.
Well, I've yet to come across him.
Herzog and I have been watching that Spectre person, thinking that may be him.
Nah, it ain't him,
When he
dude.
goes in the crossroads, he writes big, huge posts just like Volstagg did.
Well, if it's him, he ain't fucking fighting me. And if he does fucking fight me, he's gonna fucking wind up getting fucking hurt. I think we all know fucking big huge posts don't fucking save you in a fucking spar. Other than Paul.
That's just because Paul writes lots and lots of words.
Yeah. Let's try,
Cliff?
let's try Lonely Lodge. Let's jump.
There's all kinds of shit on this tower.
I just got waxed.
On the tower?
By a faggot in the thing with a gun.
Oh, yeah, he's on the tower. God damn it. Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't think this is our night. We need to go in squad.
But who are we gonna get? Oh, just randoms. Do squad.
And yeah, like I said, the only reason why Volstagg is any fucking thing is because why? He has a judge in his pocket. Also known as Verenius, Cyrus, and all the old Renter boys.
They don't judge for him, do they?
They used to. All the fucking time. And like I said, Spectre isn't Volstagg, I don't think. Because if it was him, if he was anything about it, he would have fucking, you know, ran his mouth like, I mean, really ran his mouth in the fucking fair, in the market, but he didn't.
Okay, but I heard that he's trying to change or keep his identity masked.
Posting style doesn't lie.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I thought, that Uranus hated him.
Yo, Paul, I say we just need to fucking start running those drills like we were talking about, dog. So you still think that, I'm pretty solid as a fucking fighter, Paul?
Where we going this time?
Jump. Gracie Grove.
Oh my god, did I follow the wrong person again?
What?
I'm
Oh my god, dude, really?
where are you?
Dead. I got one shot by pistol. Yeah. I think I'm done with Fortnite. It's better if we have Paul and his brother.
The backpack.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of getting cheesed by these niggas, dude. You saw me, you were spectating me, you saw me get one-shotted, and then that was it. One hit wiped out all my health.
The other dude died too.
Looks like Gore is fucking dead.
Y'all just left me all by myself.
So how many more days on the road do you got, Paul? We're all sitting in here trying to figure out who Spectre is.
I don't know who Spectre is unless it's... I don't know. I heard it was Volstagg.
I say it like this, though. You know, when motherfuckers do shit like that, though, come in and his name's like that, it just, you know, there's just something shady.
Well, if you look, when certain people enter, he leaves.
Why? I was in there.
He didn't speak while you were in there, but once.
Oh, yeah, he did. Why? You were in there when he was talking. Yeah, and Anthem, I don't know, man. This is something up with that motherfucker, too.
I don't want to talk about him, please.
I could get on later tonight, a couple hours. Well, if you want to, Paul, I can wait up. I can wait for you. You know what I'm saying?
I hurt Anthem's feelings.
Why did you hurt his feelings? What? No, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Why did you hurt its feelings? Because we don't know.
I told it that I wanted it to release me.
Oh, wow. Cousin It.
Because I have no clue who it is, what it is, and...
Why don't you just ask him? Are you a guy or a girl?
He tells me he's a guy. My gut still tells me it's not. And then he said he was some name Democles.
Democles?
The only person that I remember that was him was Garrett. And I know it's not Garrett because this guy is, if it's a guy, his writing style is so drab. I think it's a chick too. There's something, if it smells like a chick, then it probably is a chick.
Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, chances are it's a duck. Or Jackie Donacio's terminology, talks like an asshole, walks like an asshole, chances are it's an asshole.
But then he said that I hurt his feelings and it hurt his masculinity for me to think he was a chick, and I'm just like, well, my gut's kind of going crazy here.
Oh, alright, that's cool, Paul. Well, it's not like you don't have me on a PlayStation, you know what I mean, and you can't get a hold of me. like I said, something about that Spectre person. I don't know. It's just something not right. Because when I talked to him in PM, he's like, you know, if I was a black, you know what I mean, you would be dead already. And I was like, oh, really? That's funny.
I at first thought it was Kurt, and I was like, nah, Kurt needs for everybody to like him.
And I don't think it's Rob, because Rob is 6.
It doesn't write like Rob.
No, I'm talking about Spectre, not your owner.
Yeah, I know. Oh, please don't say that word.
Well, hey, you let it take you.
Yeah, as a dumbass, okay?
We know this.
Thanks. Thanks! You're such a sweetheart.
No problem. That's what friends are for.
God damn it.
Ha. Not to scale.
I was just like, maybe.
Oh, man. There's the rub. Ha ha! Rub!
Mick is in Melican.
It's not Melichin, man. I'm telling
It's
you.
not Melican. And he says he can fight, but 3 people have asked him every time he leaves. And I'm like, yeah, you must not know how to fight.
It just seems, I don't know, man. It just seems like, you know, me and Paul, the only ones really doing anything on fucking POD. Replied to bullies and gore. Bullies and gore. So I wonder who the bullies are.
I do not know who he is. Stop saying I do. I swear on my children's lives that I do not know.
Whoa. No need to fucking go that far now.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't know who he is. I can show all the conversations.
I had noticed something on another thread which provoked a question, and instead of derailing the topic, I decided to ask here. Why out of any other genre does gore seem to have the most prevalent of having bullies? By bullies, I mean those who pick apart other people just because it makes them feel secure about their own existence. By bully, I mean those while they remain the body of an adult still act like children and maintain the need to point to flaws and bring out something or another. This is something I've wondered about and was this realm to bring out the ugly in most people, even myself included, since I'm not about having particular and nasty behavior during my time in this realm. Wow.
What are you reading?
It's something fucking CT posted on the boards here.
Yes.
I'm not saying bullying behavior doesn't happen in other realms, but it seems to be more common in gore. I'm not saying everyone should hold hands and kumbaya because that's unrealistic.
She bullies. So,
And personally, the kind of notion makes me a little queasy due to the false factor of it. But what is wrong with acting like adults in a place that's meant for adults? And I'm quite aware people who read this and feel I'm pointing a finger at them or want to harpoon me for this. However, mostly assured, if it's something I'd like to say to you, I don't need a veiled way to do it, but PMs as always are open. So please, let's be civil, yada yada yada. I would like to reply to this thread and being called fucking retarded, a fucking retard. I'm not sure I have the ability to speak civilized. Oh, that's wrong. I have no idea, to be honest. It makes the person... okay. CT's crying again, apparently. Because didn't she come in? Because didn't she come into the market today and like try to talk to people and nobody engaged her whatsoever?
I won't speak to her. I have not spoken to her. Even when you had her as your fucking FC, I gagged and puked in my mouth every time I looked at her.
Yeah, I didn't know what kind of person she was there, dog. Nobody fucking warned me.
She's a horrible person. She puts the C in cunt.
If you ever notice, it's always the chicks that have something to say.
I read it, I glance over it, and even if I have something to say about it, Ken taught me, don't say it on these fucking boards.
That's just so hilarious. And let me guess, I'm pretty sure it's in the discussions thread. So it's OOC, which they really need to fucking change. Yep, of course. They really need to do away with this.
But who's she being bullied about? Is she saying she's being bullied?
I don't know. Looks like I ain't the only one reading the board. But usually 9 times out of 10, I usually just, just whatever. But when it comes to like, the in-character section and whatnot, like I said, this discussion thread should not be OOC. If it pertains to the goring community at large, it should be in character and should be treated accordingly. So in other words, if it was, then we could tell this cunt to shut her fucking mouth and move the fuck on. Because she sent me a fucking... She sent me a fucking PM last night, and I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even say, yeah, sure, you can send me a PM. She sent me a fucking PM saying, listen, I know there's gotta be, we have to be cordial to each other because we share the same homestone. And yada yada yada, trying to make herself to be, this angel. I showed it to Kaylee. Which was hilarious. And she was like, what the fuck? She don't give up, does she? No.
Nope, she don't. At least she's not trying to get you killed, Sitka.
How can she?
Oh, she always tries to get me killed. Always. She's been a thorn in my fucking side since minus. And then she was sucking from BB's teeth, so, having her ass patted.
What one thing I just don't understand though is like apparently she killed Heretic and became this other person. This supposed apprentice shipwright chick that looks like a fucking pirate chick and whatnot.
Yeah, I know, I seen that today. I was like, that's CT.
And I was sitting there thinking, like, when she came in and she tried to greet everybody and nobody said a fucking word to her. And she left. I posted right after her. I said, thank God.
When she came in, I looked at her and I went, yep, that's CT. I'll just keep quiet.
I was like, thank God. I couldn't help it. But I did a role play the other night talking to James, about the position of Admiral of the fleet of Brindisium, And I made a specific stipulation that the Admiral, and only the Admiral, will report to me. None of his subordinates will report to me. If Margot was going to take the position, that means Miss CT cannot report to me at all. We will not interact at all. And I'm actually hoping that while I'm in there one of these days that she tries, because then I'll just kill her character. And she comes back as another person, I'll kill that character. And then I'll kill that character again. And again, over and over and over and over and over and over. Until she gets the hint. Is that wrong for me to do?
She never, that's the thing, you don't get this woman, okay? She always comes back. Always.
You know,
she'll find somebody to suck off of. She's the bicycle seat that has been ridden by everyone.
You know, and the worst part about it is Kelly tried to fucking, you know, warn me. And I didn't listen at first. And then when
I couldn't believe you got messed up with her. I was like, I don't know what to say.
and then, now get this. Now you're gonna trip over this one. When Kaylee came back, right? And I told CT about it, you know what I mean? Automatically, right off the bat. Well, if she does come back, I want you to put her in a city collar first to make sure that she's worthy of your collar. I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, get fucked. No.
No, that's CT's way of saying, you can't have me and her. That's why she killed Chapter. Granted, Chapter deserved to be killed, okay? She's mouthy. But anyway, that's why CT killed Chapter. Because I read that whole thing. I was sitting there just blinking my eyes going, she's being killed for that?
Well, she did kind of open her mouth when she shouldn't have been opening her mouth in the first place.
I agree, but come on. It's no worse than half the other women. You've got 3 women saying cunt, and you guys don't do anything about that.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you do. It's always under your nose. I'm just not going to say who, but it's always under your nose.
Yeah, who is it?
They say it all the time.
Who is it?
No.
Who is it?
No.
Who is it?
No.
Who is
No.
it? Come on, man. Don't make a build up and then not deliver. Who is it?
Nope. When CT was with you, she said it twice in the market. Ass in the market twice. And I'm just sitting there going, you really not going to do anything? I mean, they do it all the time because they get on your all's dicks, and that's what they do. Plain and simple.
I feel so stupid.
And it's funny. And you just sit back and you're shaking your head. When you weren't around, and another thing CT does, and watch her. Now that she's this new name, she'll come in and lurk in the room just in that name, and she will sit there for fucking ever, just waiting to pick out something that somebody says, and then she blasts it in the room.
Well,
I don't role play when she's around.
I mean, I do.
At all.
I just carry about my business. You know, this is what it is. You know, I just still thought it was funny today. And she came in and she tried to interact and nobody said a fucking thing to her.
But you know what? Maybe she just has a really bad real life, and that makes her the way she is.
Well, think about it too. I look at it this way: if you're fucked up real time, you're gonna be fucked up in role play. There is no like, you know, what do you call it? Alter ego, so to speak. You know, I know damn well if I'm having a fucking bad day, if I come into fucking roleplay, other motherfuckers are gonna feel it too. You know what I mean?
But that's not fair to other people.
No, it's not. That's why I don't do it. If I know I'm having a bad fucking day, I just stay off. But you gotta look at it too, though. You gotta look at it from another real-time perspective. If she doesn't have a husband and she's got kids and shit, which she does, and she's alone.
Does she?
Mm-hmm. That should be a telltale sign right there. Okay, why isn't your man with you? There had to have been something going on for him to leave.
No, maybe she didn't fuck up. Maybe you fucked up.
I don't know. It just my spidey sense is tingling.
I mean, I don't like her. I'm trying to play devil's advocate because I don't like her. I haven't liked her, since Minus. I can't stand her. But maybe he left her and she's strapped with those kids and she's in a dead-end, pathetic job. She's never going to have anything nice. She sits around in rollers and takes pictures and selfies and puts them on the internet with those fucking goddamn rollers in her hair.
I mean, I looked at the page for Faces of Gore, and don't even get me started on that one, man. Please, God in heaven, don't get me started on that one.
Oh, yes, she was in Minus with us.
Yeah, apparently.
She was in Minus 5 different times with us. She was Jareth, or Giraffes, or whatever his name was. And she would preach about jealousy and then turn around and
do the exact same fucking thing.
Yep. She'd preach about jealousy, how we weren't supposed to be jealous, and she was going to train us. And I said, you know what, bitch? She was in Chloe's house at first with that weird fish person.
I really fucking wish Einar and the boys came back, man, and reopened the ambit.
Einar did come back. He came back as a new name.
What's the new name?
Oh. It's something strange. But he didn't stick around.
If anybody has fucking Joe, like, on fucking Facebook or fucking Skype or something, you know, that's his name, Joe. Einar.
I know somebody that does.
Yeah, who is it?
Blue.
Fucking get his fucking Skype, pass it on to me, man, because I miss that fool, dude. He's the reason, he is like one of the sole reasons why I am the way I am in Gore.
Oh, Kaylee, Jukar's back. He's been back for a long time. He's in Skagnar.
Karanda, you mean? The Panther chick? But yeah, everything about Gore and how to conduct myself, I learned from him. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's Jukar. Still same ugly AV and everything.
You know, Silas, you know, or Silkus, or whatever his name is. You know, he knew Einar.
You mean Dan?
Yeah.
He came back. He married some chick in England. He's got a sugar mama.
Lucky him. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys, like, since you, like, know me and whatnot, I'm not a dick, am I? I'm not a, you know, I'm not unreasonable, am I?
You don't have to be dicks, though, to be honest. I mean...
I know I had you scared there for a minute for no fucking reason.
Yeah, and I know CT was behind it, too. I know she was pushing the bear.
Poking the bear.
Don't say she wasn't. Don't say she wasn't. I know she wasn't. Because CT has this total, straight-out hate for me. Don't know why.
You know, I mean, you know, and for that, you know, just... I let that shit go, man. I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. Oh, I'm a dick. That's nice. That's real nice.
What are you jealous about?
Yeah, yeah, what am I jealous about? I have something I need to talk to you about. Okay. And apparently, that Jaden person was Ewan.
Ian, yes.
Ian, the transgender person.
Uh-huh.
And now he's in Brundisium.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, I hate on the person. They've never done any wrong to me. But, you know. Oh, I thought you were calling me jealous. Nah, man.
Nah. Why would she be jealous of me? When I see certain women talk to certain guys, I stay the fuck away because it's just drama. I don't greet them, I don't serve them, I don't go near them. I guess that's why I kind of was hoping that Anthem was really, you know, what he said he was, or whatever it is. I was just kind of hoping, please.
And now he's telling me you kind of crossed characters last night. I haven't actually totally shelved Jaden, and Darren's was a whole new chat character for me. I would have said something last night, but it did not sink in when you did it because I was too tired.
Who he shelved again?
And so I replied, if I did, it was not intentional.
So Jaden isn't Jaden anymore?
Nope. This is what he says. Oh, I know, and that I'm not upset about it all. I just wanted you to know that Darren's is a new character, so there's no confusion in the future.
I mean, he wasn't going to get people to come to his home anyway, so I mean, I understand why he'd want to leave. But then you've just put CT and Ian back in the same place, and so that means that whole fucking room is just gonna implode because CT's the killer of homes.
Well, as long as you know, we carry on, like, you know, with our role play and just, like, you know, not engage her at all, she'll either get the hint to leave, or she'll do something and James will see it, and then, you know, remove her.
No, she always, for some reason, she always just gets away with the shit.
However, I will give you my right knee right about now. I am in a lovely knee immobilizer. No, you can keep that, G.
Oh, James has been so many people, I don't know. that why he shouted?
No, not James. I'm talking about Jaden.
No. I was reading what Paul said.
Who?
Jaden.
You're cool and all, but I don't need your knee brace.
James has been so many people. He had a name in Tarnsburg. He had a name in Skagmar. He was in Skagmar with Matt Mardigan. Opened it on POD, and it was me and Chris, and yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I mean, you know who I miss out of the most? You know, and he was a dick when he was alive, you know, but he was actually cool. Fucking, Mad Jack.
You know, I liked him too.
Randy. That was his name.
You know who I miss, though? Mythos.
Yeah, he was part of the Ambit.
Yep. I miss Mythos. Cryptic.
He was also Castiel. Which was funny is when he was Castiel, he was a black and whatnot, and me and him would spar all the time. I miss Curzon too.
I do too. Do you know Gondo died?
Just sitting here playing Fortnite with people from Gore.
I think I miss Alpha Realm more than anything.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, you know, I just wish, you know, if Einar, like, came back as Einar or whatnot, and he fucking, you know, reopened the Ambit, dude, I would have just went right back there. Right back there.
Well,
If I could
you know
get...
where he's at a lot? Second Life.
Huh. What was it,
What are you doing?
I'm looking at this thing. What?
Oh, wow, they put up new things.
It's the Charleston. He's too big to be doing that.
Oh my god. just bought the flapper dance. I'm tired of this stupid dance they give us.
I don't even know how to use them.
How don't you know how to use them?
I just don't. I know that you push up on the directional pad and then I don't know what else you do to activate it.
There's a dance.
Like I said, I don't know how to do it. I still say me and Paul going up an assassin hunt. Fucking. Just
Why would you kill assassins?
just fucking gun them all down.
There's not any. There's one. There's David.
I still think that Spectre is because they're black too.
He's not on the list.
Does he have to be on the list?
Yep, he sure the fuck does to be recognized.
Well, whoever he is, he's walking around with a covered face and whatnot.
I'm trying to remember who I went through that list with. I think it was me and James, or me and Herzog, or somebody. And Spectre is nowhere on there. So unless that's his username, which is very well possible.
Neither is David.
No, David's not. I know.
So why is he parading around like he is?
I have had that argument.
So we could just basically like call him out like, hey, look, yo, your name ain't even on the list, so you shouldn't even be doing this.
No, I guess Van Tiger recognizes him or something. I don't know.
But if his name's not on the list,
I know. It's not. I know. Yeah, I'm not going to have that argument. I've already had it. He's not on the list. The person that was on the list was Lucifer, and Lucifer's been dead a very long time. I mean, besides Paul, what, there's Kamonka? Isn't he still alive? Or did he get killed too?
I don't know.
Well, I think Kamonka is still
Hey,
alive.
does any? I want to take you guys like way back. Does anybody remember Darmok Walker?
Yeah.
I know who they are now.
Who?
I'll tell you guys, but I don't want it to get out. So you gotta fucking promise me to keep your fucking mouth shut.
The only person I ever tell any who somebody is Paul.
Well, Paul's right here.
Exactly.
Well, like I said, as long as you promise not to say anything, and I mean it, keep your mouth shut. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Because only you, me, and Paul will know. But it's actually, Solvig.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Who is a chick.
Okay, so... Okay.
Okay, so what?
I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, I don't care.
Care either. What's
Wait, what?
You didn't catch that? No, I forget that we're talking. While we're talking, it's on a delay for him.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. Which is weird. I think Paul just hit me up on Skype.
You scared him, probably.
He's like, wait, what? Yeah, I put two and two together. We were sitting there in the room talking and whatnot, and we were just talking about like past people, and I was like, Darmok Walker, do you remember him? And then she got all quiet. I was like, what's the matter? She's like, I used to be him.
So she played a guy.
Hmm?
See, that's what tells me Anthem is a fucking girl. I just know it.
She was a dude named Darmok Walker. He used to hang out in the crossroads all the time and talk mad shit.
Yep.
She used to talk mad shit and think she couldn't be beat and stuff like that until me and fucking Aaron went after her, and then she would run. She would pick on anybody else but me and Aaron. Why? Because me and Aaron knew how to handle our business.
I don't know. You know who I miss? Sitka will remember him. I miss Dwayne.
Well, I don't think, she's not listening.
She's not what?
She's not listening. She said up there in the chat, I can't scroll back. I think she went to go,
Oh, I see.
something. I think her and her husband are doing something or whatnot. But yeah, I was like, you know, you motherfucker, you talk that mad shit. Why did you always used to run from us? It was two of you. Well, I was in the crossroads by myself at the time, and all you did was just run your trap. You know, so Keegan Blade, I remember him.
I remember Keegan too.
Yeah, he used to run fucking Prison Moon Village.
I miss Prison Moon Village. I love that place.
You know, it's actually pretty nice to actually sit here and actually reminisce, because we know like a lot of the old school people. And sometimes I like wonder, like, you know, people like coming to the market, do they even know, like, you know, what we know?
No, they don't.
I think a lot of them are like, you know, from like different like RP genres.
Well, you've got some that, you know, have been around, but that doesn't mean they knew the people.
Mm-hmm. I really wish fucking Ken would come back, man, because I like hanging out with Kenny.
Yeah. Jonas asked him to come back to Skagnar.
Has Jonas always been Jonas?
Yeah. No. He used to be...
Yep.
Silam.
I remember that fool.
Yep, that's Jonas.
And Thoranen is Donar.
Yeah.
And Ollie, I forget who Ollie is.
Ollie is now Devin Quick.
Oh, what, did he just shove Ollie, or did Ollie get killed?
I think Ollie was killed in Skagnar, I think.
Huh.
Ollie's weird.
Well, I guess our doors are safe. Man, Salome, man, that brings back memories, dog. Shit. Salome's good people, too.
He's very good. He's a good guy.
He could fight his ass off, too.
Yeah, Ken told him, he said, he goes, you know, there's just a problem with me coming back as squad guard. And Jonas goes, what's that? And he goes, well, you kind of wear Zach Wild, and that's who I've always used. So I'd have to kill you.
Oh, God. Tell Ken I said lame. I got a dude that's running around with my fucking face as Military 80, and his name is Aiden Darkmoon.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that.
I was about to say, it's like looking into a mirror. Oh my God.
Yeah, but that guy you wear is kind of ugly.
Sam Worthington?
Yeah, he's really ugly.
Hey, I didn't ask for the face.
When I made your AV when you first came back last time, and I made it for you, I was just sitting there looking at him going, the fuck? He's just
Well, I can't really find a, an actual, Greek male with, curly hair and, dark skin. That's what Mill's complexion really is.
I'm sure we could do better than that. And now that Aiden's wearing it, you have a twin.
I'm gonna kill that twin.
That's who Dark Corner is.
I know. See, he's like, hey man, you're on PS4, right? I'm like, yep. He's like, here's my name. I'm like, okay. But, what was it? I think I gave him a scare like last night because he was in Brundisium and he decided to show up. And I said, last reports we had of you, you were turning tail running away from the city. And he's like, well, here I am. I was outnumbered. Yada, yada, yada. I was like, you left your comrades in arms to fend for themselves. Any kind of man, you would have stayed and fought. And then he tried to give a reason why he ran, yada, yada, yada. I was like, if you were one of my men, I would have had you crucified for desertion. You know? I mean, weighing my options here. Fight and die with honor or run like a coward. I think I'll fight and die with honor.
Yeah, but Aiden doesn't know how to fight.
Obviously. And then then check it out, right? Check it out, right? He's in the hall, and the guards are coming into the hall because he says that he's an outlaw. I was like, you do realize the penalty for being an outlaw, right? And here you are in the city. He's like, oh, I'm pretty sure I can get out of this hall. I'm like, yeah, you can get out of the hall, all right. But getting out of the city is a whole nother animal altogether. You're forgetting one thing. This is my city. I grew up here. You will not make it to the gates. I can promise you that.
You know, he's a lot of things, but he's not a bad guy.
Oh, I never said he was. But
Just...
I don't know what the appeal is, because I even told him, I was like, you outlaws don't think before you act. And a lot of your outlaw brothers paid for their arrogance in blood.
Yeah, but he can't fight, so he's not gonna fight.
He even made a post as like, if I was armed. It's like, of course I'm armed. I've got a sword on my hip. I got my sword, spear, and shield right there next to me.
He's always wanted to learn to fight, but he gets kind of confused at how he can't envision it.
I just know that it's his slave was like making all kinds of arrogant posts and shit like that, and being old school, if that was Enar in there, if you post it, you own it. So, yeah. I was like, you and your arrogant thought-posting slave should really think about your situation. You know, and then he pulled out a scroll showing showing that the administrator told him to come, giving him a hand to, you know, decide what he wants to do. So every time I see him now, I'm going to remind him, you have 4 days left, or you have, you know, 3 days left, or, you know what I mean?
You're going to scare him to death.
Good. Don't be an outlaw. One thing I can't stand is like when people like, you know, try to be like, you know, cool, an outlaw. Go to a fucking outlaw camp then, bruh. Stay there. I even said that to him. I was like, you don't expect me to sit there and walk into an outlaw camp and then expect to walk out. It's not gonna happen. You know, so you guys don't think.
Yeah, but Aiden's just there to make kissy faces with his girls.
Well, then go to an outlaw camp and make kissy faces with your girl.
I will say that James is helping him get better at his spelling.
Yeah, no, I was like trying to pick apart a lot what he was saying. And so everything, yeah, all right, we got another one. You know, I thought Dahl was bad at first when I first met him, but you know, Dahl's come a long way.
No, he really hasn't.
I think he has.
I don't.
You know,
when he was Kroll or whatever it was, and he was in the Warrior Challenge, and he actually made it to the finals, he was decent. And then something about when Kroll was killed by Volstagg and Tyrion, he just has never climbed back up on that pony.
I don't see how the hell he even made it to the finals. And a bunch of chumps.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't know how he did it.
Who judged the Warrior Challenge anyway?
Now, it wasn't this past one, it was the one before that.
Then it wasn't, if it was Varania and the boys, he would not have made it to the finals.
No, it was Trey and...
That's why. I hear Chiquis.
It was... Yeah, you hear my puppies.
You were saying?
It was Trey and... it was Trey and, a few others from Minus. And I know Chris, he judged some. But AJ didn't.
Yeah, I still don't think he should have made it to the finals.
But he was better. I'm telling you, he was better. There was...
Ooh, I'll put money on it. I'll bet you that he had somebody helping him during his fights. You want to put money on it? Because I thought it was funny that Varanius, when I talked to him in the stadium, he's like, don't you just hate it when somebody uses, like, you know, somebody else's fucking, you know, spar posts and shit like that, and attacks and everything else for themselves? Worded the same, the whole nine, the whole shebang bang. I was like, yeah, and I was wondering why he was saying that. And then when you said that Dahl made it to the final.
His posts were so different when he made it to the finals. They were just so put together, and now they're not. I mean, I would much rather read Kobe than read Dahl.
Yeah, like I told Dahl today, I was like, hey, yo, nobody gives a fuck about your beard, nigga. Nobody cares what you're wearing. The only thing you should fucking be focused on is what you got and what hands and how you're standing. Stop putting all that fucking bullshit in there, man, because it's all fucking cluttered up.
He's just, I don't know. I don't find him interesting. I don't know.
What about when I fight?
Hang on, I'm dealing with a child. Don't yell. You fight good.
You can understand what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I don't understand what Caleb's doing.
Me neither.
I read his tonight and I was just like, and I couldn't read anymore. I was like, I could fight better than that.
You should get fucking Ken to come back as a judge or something. I would feel better fucking Ken fucking judging than, you know, Doll or fucking Salty.
No, Doll doesn't judge too bad. I mean, another person that fights real smooth is Melee.
Yeah, Malik. Yeah. What do you think? Where do you think I got my? Where do you think I got my stance post from? How to you know, break it down? Like bang, you know, left hand, bang, right hand, head, you know, whatever. If you ever look at my fucking spar post and you look at Malik's spar post, his stance post, it's not wordy at all. It's simplified. It's broken down.
It doesn't have to be. But who was saying the other day you shouldn't come in with a pre-written stance? Actually,
Herzog.
Actually, I think even Chris uses a pre-written stance for the most part. So does Aaron.
I know I do. I mean, you know, I just basically address the situation. You know, just take my stance, you know what I mean? And, you know, maybe add a few words here and there. Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what Aaron did. And pretty sure that's what Chris did.
But I honestly think though, Aaron, you know, as much as he's my homeboy and shit like that, he does like a little bit borderline force posting.
Of course he does.
Like, it's automatically going to hit you. No. You know, there is no attempting,
yeah, but
there is no...
Back when he was Hawkeye, he's gotten so much better than when he was Hawkeye.
Yeah, he has. But he don't even do that no more, man. Homeboy's fucking, you know, doing real time and shit.
Yeah, they put him and a girl. This chick bought a house.
Yeah, he's got a kid and stuff.
No, that's from his ex. He doesn't have a new baby, does he?
I don't know, he might. I don't know, I didn't ask him.
No.
I have him on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a new baby. Him and this girl in Kentucky bought a house. And then him and his ex, she has the kids. And he never gets to see them.
That's fucked. What is it, What is it, when he used to live with me, man, me and him used to fucking go at it, like, all the time. I mean, actually, like, sit there and scrap.
Aaron must have been a headache to live with.
No, it's not that he was a headache, just as me and him used to roughhouse a lot. And I'm not bullshitting you, you can ask him. He would be like, when I used to live in Delaware, I used to have like all kinds of like weapons in the house, you know, just for like decoration and shit. And he decided to pick up a fucking my Indian war club off the wall and start swinging it at me. I'm sitting there like dodging and shit like that, and then I grabbed the fucking bow and arrow off the wall, good old hickory bow, and I notched an arrow, and I had it like drawn and shit, and Aaron's like hiding behind the corner. I'm like, come on out, Aaron. He's like, put that fucking bow down, man. I did put it down. He's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I swear to God, I put it down. And he would fucking peek around the corner and fucking see that I still got the bow fucking. I'm like, what's the matter, Aaron? You can't get me, can you? Put it down, man. So I'd put it down. And then he would put it down and we would just fucking sit there and smoke weed and shit. You know, play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But 9 times out of 10, when we would sit there and wrestle around and whatnot, yeah, we would go full bore on each other. I mean, make each other bleed. That's why if you ever ask Dave, Tyren, why there's 2 people on online Gore that he'll never want to fight, and he's even said this to me. It's me and Aaron.
He fought Aaron.
Not real time.
He fought Aaron. No, not real time.
That's what he's talking about.
Fight?
Huh?
I don't think David could fight in real time.
He might be able to hold his own, but he said, and I quote, there's only 2 motherfuckers in online Gore that I would never want to fight real time. That's you and Aaron. And I was like, why?
Well, Aaron's
He's like, because you guys are crazy.
Boy, so...
It's not that we're crazy, it's just we don't give a shit. You know, pain is pain. Speaking of which, when we were in Montana, we went to one of those like SCA things, right? They were sitting there trying to tell us that we needed to wear fucking some kind of protection. Me and Aaron looked at them all like a bunch of sissies. It's like, you mean to tell me you can't take a hit with a rattan sword? Oh, come the fuck on, man. You know, we fucking pick up sticks and bats and shit and hit each other with it and just shrug it off. So, I mean, what's a rattan stick gonna do to us? Not much.
So you are just a little bit crazy then, right?
No, it's just dead nerve endings. I've scrapped like most of my life. I grew up in West Baltimore. So it's like an all-black neighborhood. So we were like the only like non-black family. So it was basically fighting to and from school every day. Why? Because we refused to get picked with. So that's how I grew up. That's my mentality, you know, for the longest time. But yeah, I used to fight a lot.
I'm a girl, I don't know anything about fighting, so...
My sister, you know, she was, when she was growing up, she was just like, you know how girls are, you know, they could do no wrong in their parents' eyes, especially when they have 2 older brothers being the baby of the family. And fucking one day, my sister, she fucking did something, and my parents jumped on me and my brother, and we were like, the next day, I was sitting in a room, I remember it like it was yesterday, I was sitting in a room playing Super Nintendo, and my brother James came and got me. He's like, hey, yo, Tone, let's go. I'm like, where are we going? He's like, it's retribution time. I'm like, alright. So I put my controller down. James went into Hobie's room, grabbed her up. Fucking, it's like, alright, this is what's gonna go down. We're gonna start beating the shit out of you now. You better learn how to defend yourself. So James just started wailing on her. I started wailing on her. And then, you know, we were getting out our frustrations too, because we got tired of getting blamed for everything that she does.
Oh my God, so you hit your sister?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
And get this, right? And because of that, we turned her from a pretty little, you know, girly girl type into a full-blown fucking tomboy. And I mean the kind of tomboy that won't sit there, scratch and bite you. She will ball up her hands and she will fight you like a dude. She will square up with you. I've seen her knock out her ex-boyfriend, who was my niece's father. I've seen this girl beat this dude up so bad. I mean, black eye, broken nose, busted ribs. Why? Because he put his hands on her.
Well, yeah, you have to know how to defend yourself.
Oh no, this was one defending himself. This was just full-on aggression. Like, I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, Omi, what the fuck did you do to him? You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
was
if he hit
vicious.
her,
I don't know the particulars of it, but I just know when Omi got it in her head, she just fucking dove on him, and that was it.
the only fight I've been in was hitting my sister upside the head with a frying pan.
Ooh. Did you whack her like it's like
With I whacked her with a fucking, one of those cast iron pans.
oh shit,
Fucking smacked her upside the face.
that had to hurt.
And then in high school, I was the summer between my freshman and sophomore year, I had this chick that just bullied the fucking shit out of me constantly. And it was just out of total jealousy. I was on the cheerleading squad and she was some fucking geek. And she just picked on me. And one day she followed me home from the swimming pool and I'd had enough. And she had fucking braces on. And I was like, you know what? I am sick of your shit. And I walked up to the car and drug her out and smashed her face into the curb of the sidewalk until those fucking braces were embedded in her lip. That's the only fight I've ever been in.
I remember we were like sitting on the school bus, and I don't know what the hell went on in school, but I was just sitting there listening to my headphones, and next thing you know, our stop come up, right? And I was like reaching in to grab my book bag, and then I seen this blur like run past me, and I look up, and I see it was my sister. This girl was getting off the bus. You see my sister grab the railings like on the bus, like when you come on.
Yeah.
She grabbed the railing, she lifted up her feet, and she fucking put both feet in that girl's back and kicked her literally off the bus. I mean, I looked out the window, I could see her flying off the bus onto the ground. And then Omi just went down, threw her fucking book back down, got on top of her, just started wailing on her. The girl's like, help me, help me, help me.
I mean, this girl that was, I still remember her. Her name was Teresa, and the other one's name was Molly. Molly was this big, fat, little, chubby cow. And she was sitting there Teresa Baggerly was her name. Oh my fucking God, I remember I reached into that car and I grabbed her. And I was like, you stupid cunt, I am sick of you. And I just threw her down and started beating her face into that sidewalk. And the only reason I did that is my mom was telling me, Moochie, stop. My mom was telling me a story like the night before because all I did was cry about this chick. I mean, she picked on me all the fucking time. And I was terrified to walk to the pool by myself. And my mom goes, you're not going to be sitting in this house all summer long. So I took off, walked to the pool, and I come back, and, I was in a good mood. And this chick just decided she was going to pick on me all the way fucking home. And I was like, okay, I've had enough. And my mom had told me a story about how she had, my mom was a tomboy, though, and how she had beat this girl up and all this crap. And I was like, you know what? We didn't have brothers. It was just me and my sister. So everybody treated us like, the little princesses that you set up on a pedestal, and we never roughhoused or anything other than me hitting her with the frying pan. We didn't have any influence of boys.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first fight I'd ever been in, and the adrenaline rush that you get from it. But from that day forward, I was never picked on again. I was just like, thank God. Wouldn't ride the bus either, though.
When that shit happened though, when Obi was pounding on that fucking girl, when I got off the bus, I just watched, right? And I was just walking towards the house, and the girl was like, help me, and Omi stopped hitting her real quick, and I was like, Omi, why are you doing this? And it's like, she was picking with me all day in school, all day long, and it's just like,
you get fed up with it. I mean,
I was
took
like,
it for my whole freshman year.
I even asked the girl, I was like, did you pick on my sister all day? We were only just having fun. I was like, only having fun. By the looks of you, look like to be one of those like prissy little bitches in school who fucking like to pick on fucking other people less fortunate than themselves. You know? And I was like, you know what? You deserve what's got coming to you. So I grabbed my sister's book bag and then I walked to the house. We proceeded to fucking kick the fuck out of her, dude. She came into the house, her knuckles were all bloody and shit. Her fucking parents came to the fucking house that night asking why my sister beat the shit out of her. And then
yeah, but I guarantee you that chick didn't pick on her again. I mean, after I actually took a stand for myself, that girl never bothered me again. I mean, she used to come to football games because I was a cheerleader, and she'd come to football games and sit in the front stands and pick on me while we were doing our routines. I mean, it was constant, never fucking ending. And she lived on base near me. So, well, my dad was an officer, and her dad was enlisted or whatever. So she lived on the opposite side, but she still lived on the same fucking base with me. And it was just constant. Everywhere I went, there that bitch was.
Yeah, this girl was the pretty girl in school. You know, one of the yuppie pretty girl. You know, that always fucking hung her. That was like the most popular girl in school and shit. Kind of girl. Yeah, that was the girl that my sister beat the shit out of. Needless to say, she wasn't the pretty girl in school anymore after that.
Yeah, but just because I mean, I was popular, but didn't give the girl I never treated anybody any different than me.
Nope.
I mean, my friends weren't cheerleaders. My friends were in the band and, other things.
I mean,
This chick did not have the right to pick on me, and the only reason she did was over a goddamn boy. I didn't even like.
I was the kid that like sat in the back of the class. I mean, I played sports, I wrestled, I played football, but I wasn't a jock. I was the kind of kid who's like, if I seen you picking with somebody smaller than you or less fortunate than you, I was the kid that was going to come and fuck you up when you least expected it. You know what I mean? Like I'd catch you in the hallway or something like that, and oops, your head just met the side of the locker or something like that. That kind of kid. That's how I was. And then like all the jocks and whatnot, they would look at me like different, like, hey, you don't act like one of us. You don't like want to fit in with us. Why do I want to fit in with you guys? You guys are nothing but fucking problems anyway. You pick on other motherfuckers. You think your fucking shit don't stink. Not to mention you're a bunch of fucking bitches. I said this to my whole fucking football team once. Bunch of punk ass bitches. And guess what? Not a single one of those motherfuckers did anything. Because they knew once we got out in that fucking parking lot, something bad was going to happen. I almost got expelled from school one time. Hell, I even got suspended from school on the first day for fighting. My parents couldn't believe it. How the hell do you get suspended on the first day of school? Why? Some kid was picking with me.
My dad would have kicked my ass. I had to be perfect in school.
Dude, my dad was livid. I mean, he was pissed. And my dad's from Argentina, so you got to factor in that Latin temper.
Ooh. My dad, just had the opposite mentality. Anything we did would come down on him, so we had to be perfect. And finally, I was tired of being perfect, and I knew how to get kicked off the cheerleading squad, or at least be benched, because I was done. I was tired of it. So my senior year, I went and picked up a pack of cigarettes and went into the smoking area, and I got benched. My dad took away everything, took away my car, everything, wiped it clean. I had nothing. All for being benched. I mean, you had to be perfect in my house. Your bedroom had to be perfect. Everything had to be perfect.
Yeah, you know what?
My dad was the greatest man around, but you had to be perfect.
Yeah, I just, the way my parents were is like, they always told us, like, when we were living in West Baltimore, at first, they were like, just walk away from a fight, turn the other cheek. Until one day I came home bloodied and bruised. I mean, bloodied. I mean, you couldn't really see my face. And my dad, he was already home at the time. And I looked at my dad, I was like, you know what? No more. And then that's when I walked up into my room, cleaned myself up, and then my dad came up and talked to me. He's like, listen, if you have to, defend yourself. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm going to say. So the next day, I went into school, and I caught the same two motherfuckers who jumped me. I locked the bathroom door, and I proceeded to kick the fuck out of them. I broke a toilet with one of the kids' heads. And
Well,
you know
I
how
know
hard
that when-
toilets are.
I remember when I did that to that chick, the MPs, the military police, came to our house, and I got all kinds of shit for that. And then my dad had to go meet his commanding officer because I beat up an enlisted girl.
Ooh.
I'm like, wait a second. I'm not in the military. She's not in the military. I kicked her ass for picking on me. They didn't care about that. My dad was so mad at me. He was happy that I defended myself, but he was mad that I did it on base.
Well, yeah.
Because, I mean, we had all kinds of cops at our house. All
MPs?
kinds. I think there was, 3 military units, and I'm just sitting there going, oh, wow. I thought I was going to be taken off base and put in jail and everything. But it just has, and you'd think that because she was picking on the officer's kid, that she would have gotten in trouble, but that's not the way it goes. Being that my dad's the higher person, I mean, he was a major at that time, so this girl, her dad was like, maybe a sergeant, maybe? So he was low ranked, and my dad got in trouble, I got in trouble.
Asmodia just sent me a message. Looks like CT is whining and playing the victim on the boards again.
Yep. And then after she was done saying everything she wanted to say, she asked Chimera to lock it. Because she doesn't want anybody to get up there and say something.
It's Chimera, not Chimera.
Well, Chimera. I've always called her Chimera.
Fucking, what was it? Like I said, the next day, though, once I got those kids in the bathroom, my parents had to come up to school, and I was just sitting in there, and I saw my dad walk in, and I just saw the look on his face. He just shook his head. Before we went and talked to the principal, he's like, Tony, I said defend yourself, not go on the warpath. And then that was it. That's what started it. When my parents said, okay, defend yourself, I took it as a thing. It's like, okay, just start fucking people up that look at you wrong, start fucking people up that make fun of you, start fucking people up who fucking pick on other people, and it just went off from there. So needless to say, after that, like all the black kids in the neighborhood knew better than to pick with the Tobio family. Because they knew what was going to happen if they did. They didn't really have to worry about me so much, but my brother James. Because James took it to the nth degree. I was just like, wow, bro. And here I thought I was bad, man. We would be like walking home from school, and you'd see like, the black kids like all like ganging up like, 10 or 15 deep and shit like that, coming at us two people. And we would just look at them all, you guys are a bunch of fucking pussies. It takes 15 of you to fight 2 of us? Fine, we can get down. And then that's when some of our black friends would like come out of nowhere and start fucking bum rushing them fools. Dude, it was fucking awesome, man. I mean, I had like all kinds of friends like back then too. I still do. It's just, I look at it this way. Anybody can be a nigger. Anybody can be a fucking good person. I always look at it this way. Let the color of your skin give you the option to feign ignorance. Just because you're black don't mean you're better than me. Just because you're Chinese don't mean you're better than me. Just because you're, from another country means you're better than me. You bleed the same. So it's all about, you know, being equal. And I can't stand ghetto ass motherfuckers who think they're from the ghetto and shit like that, and they sell drugs and shit like that, or they're in a fucking gang or something like that, that they're fucking hard. It ain't hard to me. A real man gets things done on his own. If you need a gang, that means you're a puss. So now you can understand, you know, my mentality when it comes to, like, you know, online people that have to run in packs, like the fucking renters and shit. I even told what's his face, like I told Dave in the market that one night when we were all sitting there talking about sparring, when he said that I've never beat him. I was like, hey yo, let me tell you something right now, brother. This ain't then. Times change. So don't go and you're fucking, you know, some big Barney badass that can't be beat. I've beaten you before and I can't beat you again. Stack in your pocket this time, nigga. Remember that. So, and then of course Mr. Mike, I mean, my homeboy, who's like, zing. And that's when I fucking went off on him. Like, nigga, you ain't got no room to talk. I've beaten you a lot of times and you've never beaten me. So we could go there if you want to go there. But yeah, needless to say though, that's just me. Basically, you got to know the real me. So what do you think? Am I bad? Am I a bad person?
No. No. Why would you be a bad person?
I don't know. Usually when people hear like that, they think that I'm crazy, or, you know, egg. Telling you the truth, I'm not. There are really no bad eggs. I just had to rot because growing up in a really bad neighborhood. You know. So when I moved to the county, it was like a total like culture shock to me. I'm like, what? We actually have a bus? A bus. We don't have to walk, you know, a mile and a half to school? How? You know? Which is what we used to do in West Baltimore. We would have to walk a mile and a half to school every day, to and from. So you could imagine, like, all, like, the fights we would get into in that mile and a half. But yeah, you know.
I imagine you all did.
Fuck yeah, dude. You want to see where I used to live?
Where?
You're on your computer, right?
Yep.
Type in 144 Irving Street, Baltimore, Maryland, on Google Maps.
Well, it doesn't look bad.
Look around the area.
It's actually a cute little neighborhood.
You wouldn't think that if you lived there. Like I said, scour the area a little bit. Go up the alley, or go
What about
down
River Road?
River Road.
Yeah? Oh, maybe this isn't the right place.
No, it should show a house on a corner.
Oh, it's okay.
Remember, 144 Irving Street, Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh man, that could be such a pretty neighborhood too. See, you know, when I think we're wasting money on cities and stuff, it should be made to make people's living arrangements better.
Well, did you look around the neighborhood? Did you?
Yeah, I am.
Do you see where?
Got
Do you
into trillions of fights?
do you see where there's like garages?
Yep, I'm right in front of them.
Yeah, further up is part of Loudon Park Cemetery.
I'm right at the cemetery now.
If you look left, you'll see like where there's like, you know, maybe like, you know, apartments or something like that. When I used to live there, that was never there. What used to sit over there was a school called Irvington 71. That was where I first went to elementary school at, but it's not there anymore. But if you go back down the alley and you go like further, like, you know, down to Massachusetts Avenue, you can see like, you can go to Frederick Avenue, and if you go all the way up Frederick Avenue, you'll see all that area too. That was the area that I would have to walk, me and my brother, every day to school.
Oh, this looks scary. Frederick Avenue isn't too bad, but...
Keep going up. Remember, that's an all-black area. There are no white people there.
That. I mean, that's like Detroit. You know, Detroit's not far from me. And so when the twins were little, we'd go across the border to go shopping, and I had this black guy sit there staring between my little baby's legs. I was just like, oh my God, what is fucking wrong with you? And yet I didn't say anything because I've never been in such a neighborhood before.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't. I'm from, you know, I'm from a small town, so...
Where everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, there was no right or wrong side of the tracks, you know, you just lived, you know?
Well, said now you see the neighborhood that I grew up in. Hopefully,
I mean, it's not an ugly neighborhood. I mean, it would just take cleaning up. I mean, because if you go down St. Culver or South Culver Street, that's a pretty neighborhood. I mean, so it's right there together. So you'd think that people would have some care and clean up a neighborhood. I don't care what somebody's worth, you know, money-wise or anything. You take care of your own, and that's what we've all forgotten.
I
remember one time Mikey didn't, you know, he was gonna lose his place to live.
Mike the Miner?
Yeah. And so I sent him money. I mean...
Did he ever pay you back?
I don't know. I didn't ask him to.
I would have said, hey, yo, you know, pay me back, you know?
No, it's not the way I do things. I truly have a good heart. I care about
Oh,
other
that I
people.
don't doubt, you know. I mean, I have a good heart too, but you know what I mean? If I give you something, you know, you should fucking pay it back, you know? It's the honorable thing.
You know, I figured the way I look at things is pay it forward. I always hope that somebody will do what I did for them. I always hope that they'll turn around and do it for somebody else. I think if we live like that as people, we create a better generation of children and stuff.
Well, I know if I have kids and whatnot, you know, I'm going to teach them how to scrap, that's for damn sure. And I'm going to teach them, you know, to respect people. I'm also going to teach them not to take shit off people either.
I have the twins, but one is really brazen, and she's like you, she'll scrap with anything. But it was because she got picked on. And because she was picked on, just made her into a very brazen girl. The other one is so kind and so just sweet. She'll do anything for anyone. And she's constantly like, she had this friend in Florida whose dad was hitting her and doing some pretty nasty shit to her. And so they would escape into a game on Steam. And I must have spent $500 on making sure that kid had games to play, just so she could stay out of her dad's hair and out of his, you know, off of his radar.
You and Ken have kids, right?
Yeah, we have the twins.
Wait, okay, never mind. You made it sound like it was, you know.
Well, they're mine, but they're his, I guess. I guess I can share, kinda. They're mine. Girls. I mean, if he wants to claim a percentage of them, he can have a little percentage, but not much, because they're mine.
Is he the actual biological father of them? Oh, then they're his, for fuck's sake.
No, they're mine.
You make it out, you know.
Okay, so I let him donate sperm for me to have them, okay?
Wow, man, wow.
They're mine.
Taking away his man card, bruh.
I don't share nicely, so...
Obviously.
They're mine. No.
I can only imagine, dude. They're my kids too, man. They're
no,
mine.
I don't let him say that. No. That's not how it plays out. No, they're mine.
Tell Ken, get the
They'll
spot,
tell
man.
you they're mine, too.
Or hers. So what does Ken do nowadays?
What do you mean?
What does he do? I mean, what does he do to occupy his time?
Well, he gets, I guess, a lot of money from the government for his injury.
That's not what he does in his spare time. I mean,
No.
what does he do for hobbies?
Okay, so he plays Division. He plays, I don't know. You're asking me to keep up with somebody. I don't do that. He does whatever he wants to do. I don't care.
Huh.
I tried to get him to come back to board to occupy some of his
I thought
time.
you two guys like weren't together anymore and shit.
We're not. We're not. Just because we decided to be adults and take care of our babies doesn't mean anything. That's where people get all messed up with it, but yeah.
I ain't shit, man. I was like, yeah, that was like a long time ago, too. When I heard. So I was
Back
like,
when me and Chris first got together,
Chris.
Thorstein, whatever, Leonidas, whatever you want to call him.
Douchebag.
No, he's not a douchebag. He's a good guy.
Could have fooled me. The way he handles himself online, I don't know. He'd be the type of motherfucker I would just punch for general purpose in real time.
Yeah, that's what Aaron thinks, but you know.
I would love to see Aaron get a hold of him. I would love to see Aaron get a hold of him.
Chris is a good guy. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
what
he's
it
a
is.
good guy.
I think what it is. I don't know. You know, my outlook on it. I mean, I don't know anybody's background and shit like that, but half of them motherfuckers online probably grew up in the fucking county, in the suburbs somewhere, and you know they had this kind of like elitist attitude because of it. Somebody
I grew
like
up in
me
the
who,
suburbs, and I don't think I'm elitist.
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They think that because they come from a place of privilege, that it's okay to, you know, try to, you know, make motherfuckers bow down to them.
But see, I guess my background, even though I come from you know, the right side of the tracks, I guess you'd say. I don't know. I don't look at things like that. I mean, my family. I mean, my cousin makes albums with Vince Gill, and so. But then the other part of my family, they're Christian music, and so we always grew up with a strong sense of religion. And you got to be good to your neighbor, and you got to love everybody. And I have sometimes a hard time online because people just aren't like that. People are bitches and cunts and nasty ass people that get very jealous, and because of their jealousy, they decide to make you look like shit or something. And I don't know. I don't understand that mentality either, though. So you've got guys like Chris, or you got the girls that are so jealous that they'll do anything and everything to make you look like shit, to take you down a notch. Who the fuck is calling me? No,
Not
thanks.
me.
No, it's on Discord. But I mean, you just got, I don't know.
Yeah, so what kind of person is Chris, you were saying again?
I guess Chris can be kind of snide. I mean, I don't know.
Like I said, he'd be the type of motherfucker I'd punch for general purpose.
I thought you and Chris got along.
I never got along with that fool. He's got an elitist attitude.
Yeah, but pretty much everybody from ALA and stuff did.
I just didn't see it. I just never understood it.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't understand that kind of mentality. I think half the time we're all adults and we should just try to get along with each other, but that's not how it works.
That nigga ain't trying to get along with anybody.
He gets along with AJ and Simber and Vivi.
Well, yeah, because that's the, now Chevy, you know what I mean? He's actually alright, you know, since I got to know him. But
I don't know, he changed. The guy that I knew back in Kassar was a great man, a great guy. And then he got involved with Vivi and he just kind of changed. But I guess, you know, that's on them. You know, they have a relationship, and
is that Ken?
I don't know who it is. No.
I thought I heard Ken in the background.
No, you heard my Discord. You heard people in my Discord that just jumped in.
That dog.
I know. Isn't it so sweet?
No.
It's getting mad because I'm not paying any attention. I don't know, people are who they are.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm glad we're talking and shit, you know. It's like getting to know each other. I mean, because we've had dealings in the past. We've never actually sat and talked.
Yes, we have.
Not like, you know, not like this.
No, maybe not like this, but we have lots.
Yeah.
I don't know, people just aren't. They're just who they are.
Yeah.
We try to take everybody and shove them into this great mixing pot, And you have women that think they're elitist, and you have the men that think they're elitist, and it's like, why can't we just all get along just a little bit? Because there's not many people left in Gore.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd think we'd all just get along just a little bit better, but we don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, I just don't understand why everybody's gotta have fucking bad blood with motherfuckers, though. You know, when I talked to fucking AJ, I was like, listen, man, whatever the past is, it's the fucking past. We as adults need to fucking move forward. Oh, there's fucking people, you know, that I will never let into my circle, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, dude, that's just the fucking elitist attitude, dude. You should fucking learn to forgive and forget, dude. Move the fuck on.
Yeah, but that's not AJ.
You know? I was gonna remind him, hey, listen, not everybody's a fucking liar like you were. So, I'd rather fucking be friends with a thief because I know he's a thief. And I know what he's stealing. A liar, once a liar, always a liar. You can never trust that. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But that's just me. So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna go hop back in the market? Yeah, you're gonna hop back in the market. I know you. You're gonna hop right back in the market. Don't you ever sleep?
Where's Dad right now? I sleep all the time. I walk away from the fucking computer and think I've logged myself out.
Yeah, and you're still sitting there.
I get up and I go, okay, I close down the browser and I walk off. I think I've closed down the browser. I've hit X, but... And then I'll come back and Caleb goes, or somebody will send me a message and I'm like, I must have done it again. But I'll just walk away and go to bed. But see, I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have a bedtime tonight.
Right.
So I will do whatever it looks like I want.
This fucking thread, dude. Jesus Christ. Fucking, it ain't get fucking, then you get Chimera to lock it. Jesus Christ almighty.
That's how she fools it, though. That's how she plays things. All you have to do is go back and read any of her shit. This is how she always is. What she does is she makes a bee's nest, and then she shakes it and sees how many people will put their finger in, and she'll get everybody going on this stupid tangent. And then she gets it locked, and then somebody else will start the exact same thread. And she'll leap up on it and say the exact same shit again. And yet she's never read one of the books. She knows nothing about war. Nothing. It's all an act what she knows. Only from being friends with Pinky does she know anything.
Pinky. Rosa.
Yeah, and she's, you know, and if you look real close, she is a supreme feminist. Like, she doesn't believe in submission or any of that shit. CT.
Wow.
She is complete fucking feminist.
And truth be told, though, she doesn't fuck very good either.
I didn't care about to know that.
I'm just saying, she doesn't.
I can tell she doesn't. That's why they all take her for a second, and then somehow she's just gone.
That's fucking nuts. I was thinking like,
but again,
it
could be all part of her, you know, she's had a bad life kind of situation. Especially if she has kids. I didn't know she had kids. I'd seen pictures of kids before standing behind her, but I had no clue that they were hers. Because I thought she still lived with mommy and daddy. And I don't know how she can just work in retail and deport children because I don't know. I spoil my children rotten, so I couldn't do it.
I don't know either. I just think there's something more to that whole situation than she lets on.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I think she might be some just like jealous, like psychopath.
I know she's that.
You know, and it's
If
just like,
anybody's got something good going on, she's the first person to stick their nose in.
I mean, if you look at that post there on the board, it's like so well thought out. Like she had a lot of time to think about this and just.
Of course, it comes from you not talking to her. That's what broke the back. That's what broke her back right there, was you not speaking to her.
Not to mention
Sitka in a home caller.
Right. So anybody could just like swoop her up. You know.
No. See, that's not the thing. She would have badmouthed Sitka until Sitka left. See, she was the whole reason I left Minus. She was finally the ending spot. I was like, fuck this. I'm done with it. I mean, but that's the same thing when I was in Boomer Caller.
Is Discord an app?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Would I find it in the Play Store?
What? I'll show you.
Hold on. Let me see if it's in the Play Store first.
Should be. You can put it on your phone and everything.
Discord.
It's a voice and text chat for gamers.
Discord chat for gamers. I think I remember this. I used to use it when I used to play Pokemon Go to get coordinates for Pokemon to spoof.
It's old, but it is now. I mean, they've updated this thing so much. I remember when it was just a website app.
Do you know the way? Do you know the way? I know the way.
I played that for like all of 15 minutes.
Are you talking about Uganda
Actually,
Knuckles?
No. Maybe I played it a little bit longer. It wasn't big in Canada.
Okay, I'm opening Discord. I gotta register.
Yep.
Register.
You have to register.
Spartan. No. Zyphos. You know what a Zyphos is, right?
No.
Sword. So my name basically translates to Spartan Sword. Whoopity.
I like Discord so much better than Skype.
Now, do I have to save my password or something?
It just saves it in a day.
Better. Email already registered. Log in. Oh. Password does not match. They don't have a forgot password option.
I think I did.
Oh yeah. We sent instructions to change your password. Okay. And there it is. Discord password reset. Reset my password. I just gotta wait for it to what's the name? Change password. New password. Save. Okay. Continue to Discord. I understand terms of service. Okay. Now what do I do?
Now you just use it.
How do I use it?
Okay, so to add somebody, you have to go over to see the little three heads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Yeah, friends, and then you go up to the top where it says friends, and then you got your little add friend button.
Okay.
And then you type in their Discord name and you hit send friend request.
What's your Discord name?
Okay, so it's Barbie Girl. And then hashtag.
Like spelled like girl or girl?
No, it's BARBIE.
Uh-huh.
GIRL. Spelled.
Girl.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then hashtag.
What's hashtag?
One. You know, the pound sign.
Okay.
1136.
Didn't work.
Give me yours. At the very bottom of your thing, it says your name.
Okay, hold on a second. At the very bottom it says my name.
Uh-huh. At the very bottom where you see a microphone, a headset, and a little cog symbol.
No, I don't see that.
Let's see, Spartan.
Would you need my email?
No.
Or my login name?
Well, it just should. No, I need your Discord name.
Oh, my Discord name. Oh, it's Spartan Hoplite.
Is there a
It's capital.
underscore or anything?
It's capital S, PARTANHOPLITE.
HOLBITE.
No. SPARTANHOPLITE.
Yeah,
Pound sign 0283.
So she don't.
Well, Kaylee's in here now.
Double check that.
No one's around to play with Wumpus.
Why didn't that work?
What's yours again? Barbie Girl.
You still have that thing up on.
Barbie Girl what?
Up?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on just a second. I'll do this the easy way.
Barbie Girl. Hashtag 1136.
Yep.
Hey, didn't work. Double check. Oh, is it a capital B?
There it
Okay,
is.
sent.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, it had to be a capital. And I just sent you a thing.
There we go. I love Discord.
Whoa. It's a hell of a picture.
That's me.
Not cool.
My guilty guys love it. If I take it down, they have a fit.
Now I gotta add Sitka.
Oh, does she have Discord?
I guess so. So how do we like chat on here voice-wise? Or can you like add her to like the thing?
I will. If she... Okay, so... Oh, there we go. She's got it. Okay, hang on.
Hold on. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me add her.
Oh, why didn't it work?
Capital.
I did. I just scripted what she put.
Nope. Sitka.
Let's see. Let's search for something.
Nope. I have to check my shit.
Oh, I know mine's right.
Nope, didn't work.
I
Maybe
know,
the
it's
spelling's
not
wrong.
computer.
Weird.
See, and then the way this whole thing works, when you get her, okay, so I know how to copy. No, it says I can't. Here, send this. I'll send it to you. It's okay. Set. And I'll send it to you. There we go. There, that's my channel.
So what, join it?
Yep. Now if I can just find Sitka.
So with this goes, does this do voice?
Yep, does everything. That's a voice channel, so
I have to plug in my headset?
yeah, well, or play it through the computer.
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, then you could just, it'll play through your phone too. Put it on speaker.
I don't hear anything.
You have to go into the channel. You have to put your name into that channel where it says general.
What do you mean? Put my name into the channel. It says just join server GOHF.
Yeah, go over where it says general and just click on it and it'll drop you into the channel.
General Barbie Girl voice channels.
Yeah, that's the voice channel.
Alright. I'm looking. I looked at it and it says channels Barbie Girl.
Yeah, you just drop yourself in there. All you do is click on the general where my name's at. Just click on general and it drops you into the voice channel.
Click general. I'm clicking the general thing and nothing's happening.
No. Where it says it has like a speaker. It says voice channels. You want to go into the voice channel.
Okay, general and then Barbie Girl.
Yeah, just click on general and it drops you in there.
Now it says voice settings, local. Okay, let me try something.
See? It's real easy. Yeah?
I had to turning on my screen.
Maybe that's why it's not sending. But that, you can usually, yeah.